RCB's convincing 47-run win over Delhi Capitals has just made the IPL playoffs qualification scenario, which was already complicated, a bit more messy. It was RCB's fifth consecutive win, which keeps alive its playoff chances. This is a miracle considering that the franchisee had lost 7 of its first 8 games. For Capitals, it was a body blow to its chances. Now it's tied on points with RCB, but its net run rate is pretty bad after this convincing loss. And it not only has to beat LSG in the last game pretty big, it also has to hope that other results go its way. There were a few moments where the match was won and lost. On Sunday at the Chinnaswamy, RCB's batting in the first 10 overs was pretty good. They scored 110 runs, and Patidar, Kohli and Will Jacks were pretty solid in that phase. Though DC sort of pulled things back in the second half of the innings, they did themselves no favors by some horrid fielding. They let go of 3 straightforward chances, Patidar twice and Will Jacks once. That sort of added around 20 runs to the total, which in the grand scheme of things was pretty big. And even though they bowled well, there was one over, Kuldeep Yadav's over, which was the 17th over of the innings, where 3 sixes came, 2 from Green and 1 from Mahipal Lomror. Those 18 runs through maximums in that over made a big difference as well, considering there were no sixes hit between 10 to 16 overs and there was no end overs flourish as well. When DC were batting, there were 2 runouts that stood out. One of Jake Fraser McGurk, which was a bit unfortunate because he had backed up too much and was run out of the non-striker's end off Yash Dayal's left hand. The ball just deflected off his left hand and onto the stumps. Now we have seen that happen so many times. Maybe Jake could have been a bit more prudent in not backing up too much. Tristan Stubbs, who is the in-form T20 batter, did himself no credit by running the way he did for a non-existent single. And the way he ran was pretty in contrast to what Jadeja had done in the earlier match. Now, Jadeja had changed the direction of running and was given out for obstructing the vision of Sanju Samson, who wanted a straight throw at the stumps. Now, Stubbs, if he had actually kept ran back in the same direction, he would have actually partially at least impeded Green's vision of the stumps to hit at. He just ran around and gave Green a complete clean shot at all 3 stumps, and Green made no mistake. And this, I thought DC could have done better, and that was a pretty elementary mistake there. But from 34-4, they had practically no chance, I would say. Though Axar batted well, Shai Hope also batted well. Losing Warner pretty early was tough. Warner was playing his first game in 5 matches. And RCB, to their credit, didn't hold back Swapnil Singh from bowling the first over. They didn't quite believe in the no left-arm spinner to the left-arm batter matchup, and they were rewarded for it. Warner was out caught at wideish long on trying to go for a maximum. RCB's overall bowling was disciplined. Cameron Green turned in 4 miserly overs. Lockie Ferguson was again good. Yash Dayal was good. So it was a pretty collective effort. Good batting in the first 10 overs, some tidy bowling, and they were also helped in no small measure by some pretty elementary mistakes by DC while fielding and also while running between the wickets.